So the topic I have chosen for the demo is differential equations. Before moving forward, we need to understand that what are differential equations? Why we need to understand differential equations? For this, I will explain what are differential equations first. Before going to the definition of differential equation, we need to understand what are equations. So, equation is a mathematical statement which asserts the equality of two mathematical expressions. Let us suppose we have these two mathematical expressions. If we equate these mathematical expressions with equal to sign, we get an equation. This is called equation. Now, the second term is differential, which derives from the term differential or derivative, which I will explain thoroughly afterwards. So moving on to the definition of differential equation. Differential equation is an equation which contains dependent variable y. Let us suppose y is equal to function of x. Then here y is a dependent variable and x is independent variable. And the derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx, which we will understand afterwards. So, a equation which contains dependent variable, independent variable, and the derivative of dependent variable with respect to independent variable is called differential equation. In simple words, relation between variables and their derivative is called differential equation. Now we will understand the meaning of derivative. For this, I will explain a method, a mathematical process which is called differentiation. So, whenever we want to analyze changes in dependent variable with respect to independent variable, we follow the process differentiation, where let us suppose we increase x with the delta x, and by this y is incremented as y plus delta y. So, if we want to know that how much y is affected by x, that is how much change in y with respect to x occurs. So this is called rate of change of y with respect to x. When we apply the limit delta x tends to 0, that is when we just take a minimal difference in x, then how it will affect the y. This is called derivative of y or rate of change of y with respect to x. For better understanding, let us take a real life example. Let us suppose we want to analyze the growth of a children or height of a children over 1 year. Let us suppose this is children and we want to analyze its height. So it is easy to notice that the height of the children is increased 1 foot over a year. But what about if you want to analyze how much the height increases per second? So for per second, let us suppose height increases by delta h over the time period delta t. So we want to analyze the changes in height in minimal to minimal time period, that is delta t tends to 0. of derivative differentiation. Now we can say that the time is not only the factor which affects the height. There can be many more factors like diet of the children, malnutrition, health, his health issues, and many more. So we can say that a dependent variable can be depend on a single independent variable, or there can be more than one dependent variables, like y is function of x, z, and t. So in this case, if we want to study the changes of y, here the changes in y and x, y, x, z, and t are going simultaneously. So if we want to find changes in y with respect to an independent variable, we differentiate y by assuming other independent variables as constant or fixing them. So in this case, we differentiate it partially. This process is called partial differentiation. And in this case, the derivative is defined as del y by del x, which is called partial derivative. From this, we can conclude that if there is only one variable, then we find the derivative dy by dx, that is rate of change of y with respect to x. This is called ordinary derivative. And if we have more than one independent variable, then with respect to this, we get partial derivatives like del y by del x, del y by del z, del y by del t. Rate of change of y with respect to x, rate of change in y with respect to z, and rate of change of y with respect to t. So we can classify differential equations in two parts based on the type of derivatives which contained in the differential equation. First one is ODE, which contains ordinary derivatives, and second one is PDE, which contains partial derivatives. Now I will answer the second question. Why we study differential equations? So we can see that in our environment, each and every second, thousands, lakhs changes are happening, like population growth and temperature changes, radioactive decay, etc. etc. For any or in physics or chemistry, for any reaction or real world problem, for solving them, we just, what process we follow? We just convert the real world problem, into their mathematical model by just applying some fundamental physics laws, like just consider SHM, simple harmonic motion. Here we have force is directly proportional to displacement x, that is force is equal to minus kx. If we apply Newton's law, then we get del x by del t square equal to minus x. Just like that, we can see we can see in each and every physical life problem we have derivatives, we have differential equations. So just suppose if we know the value of x, like here x is we know that x is equal to a cos omega t plus c. Then we can find velocity, just differentiate it. Also we can find the acceleration. So it is clear that the differential equations are the basic unit of every physical problem. If we have the solution of differential equation, we can calculate many physical quantities easily. That's why we study differential equations. And many more examples, like in COVID pandemic, the spread of the disease over the time can be calculated by differential equation. Radioactive decay can be calculated by differential equations, and the concentration of any drug, any mineral or vitamin in your blood streams can be determined by differential equation. So this is the need of to study the differential equations. Now we are going to study two important terminology of differential equations: order and degree. So by the definition of order or derivative, it is clearly defined. If we differentiate by once, then it is called first order derivative. If we differentiate by twice, then it is called second order derivative. Just like that, we define the order of a differential equation by saying that which is the highest order derivative contained in the equation. Highest order derivative contained in that equation. Then the order of that derivative is called order of that differential equation. Now we define the degree of differential. So just remember how we can define the degree of a polynomial in x. We just find out the highest degree of a variable in which the polynomial is defined, just like that. If a differential equation is defined in polynomially in dy by dx in derivatives, then the degree of highest order derivative is called the degree of the differential equation. Let us take an example. Here, the highest order of differentiation is d2y by dx square. Then the order of this equation will be 2, and it is clear that it is polynomial in dy by dx. Polynomial means just not